Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. I am doing a fill on my mom today, and I am just pretty much showing you guys all the process of that and all the products that I use. So the monomer that I use is by Young Nails, and yeah, I also am using a size 12 Kolinsky brush by Kiera Sky. Make sure that you use 100% Kolinsky brush, and also this pink nude by Young Nails. That's the acrylic powder I'm using today. And yeah, pretty much everything is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm going to be hopping in and out, showing you guys everything, and talking here and there, showing you guys everything that I use and explaining little things here and there. Yeah, the most important steps, you want to make sure that you are doing your prep. That's how you make sure that you don't have any lifting. Make sure that you are prepping things well. So Young Nails Protein Bond is what I go in with first. Yep, make sure you do the protein bond first. And then after I do the protein bond on all nails, and I do that on one hand first. I always do one hand first with the protein bond. And then after I lay the acrylic on one hand, then I go to the next hand. So I do one hand at a time. That's just my preference, to do one hand at a time. You do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. This is what I do, my process. So I do the protein bond first. And then next I'm going to go in with the No Lift nail primer for my second thing. But I do use the nail dehydrator. I didn't show that part, but yeah, I did do that. But I did that off camera when I was prepping and drilling off the old acrylic and all that good stuff. Well, make sure y'all like this video and subscribe. But yep, this is the No Lift nail primer. You can get that off of Amazon. Make sure y'all get that, because this definitely makes sure that your nails have that longevity that you want. Yes, definitely a staple. I love this. This is literally the process that I use in that order, and it has definitely helped me to get that retention that you guys may have been looking for. So I would recommend that. This is what I use, and this is what's been working for me. Okay, so yeah. And after I do that, that's when I go in automatically into the application process. And again, I do one hand at a time. This is why you only see me doing one hand first. And then I go in and do the second hand. But and the reason why I do this is because, you know how your clients take one hand and they be touching stuff. So this is why I do one hand at a time. So then I don't have to worry about my client using the other hand and getting lint and messing that up and doing that. So I do one hand at a time. That's just me. I tend to do that just so I don't have to, have my prep messed up. So that's just a tip that I've learned just throughout my process. Now I'm going into my 4th year doing nails. So, that's just tips and tricks that I learned along the way to help with my process and stuff like that. So I think if it was me, or whatever, I would try that, and that may help you to not have your clients having lint and stuff, because man, that makes you so mad when they be messing with their phones and touching stuff and fiddling around and all that stuff with the other hand after you done already prepped it and put the primer and stuff on, and then they have lint and stuff. Yeah, that will mess up your application and have the acrylic not sticking, and that can also cause lifting when they doing that. So I prime one hand at a time, and once I get done laying the acrylic, then I go to the other hand and then I prime that hand and do that. So then I don't have to worry about having lint and all that stuff like that. So that's what I would recommend doing. But you do you, and that's just my tips that I want to give y'all. Okay. And this is what we're looking like before we even file, shape, or buff or anything. Definitely recommend you master your application, because this will help you cut down on your filing time. Because once you get your you get your application down, you won't have to file so much. Man, let me tell y'all, my application used to be so thick and lumpy, and I used to be filing so much. But I'm telling you, once you get good at your application, you won't have to file so much, and it will cut down the timing so much, like tremendously. So it's very important to get your application process mastered. So I would focus more on the application and prep before you worry about designs. Designs definitely will come in due time. Worry about your application and prep, because for one thing, prep is important because you don't want your customers to be complaining about your nails popping off, falling off, and things like that. And also the application, because of course that goes hand in hand with the prep, because you don't want the application, if the application isn't good and the prep isn't good, then the nails won't have the longevity or the quality. And also, if the application isn't that great, it will, go hand in hand with the filing. It'll take you a long time because you'll be filing and filing and filing. They'll be thick, they'll be bulky, and all that stuff. And that can also go hand in hand with it, the nails popping off and et cetera, et cetera. That's the stuff. So you definitely want to master your application and your prep. Once you get good with that, then you can start focusing in on designs and all that good stuff, and playing around with all of the trends and all that stuff. That stuff will come. You just want to focus on the main stuff, the foundation and things like that. Everything else will come in due time, because you can, play around with all that different stuff whenever, because there's always time to, get better. I'm still working on getting better with designs and all. Okay, so right here, I'm using a purple cat eye that I got off of Amazon. It came with a kit of different cat eyes. I don't know the specific color. It's just a purple cat eye I got off of Amazon. I'm just showing y'all the picture so that y'all can see the brand. It's on Amazon. Again, I don't know, the specifics. If I find it, I'll have it in the description box. Everything normally is in the description box. But yeah, I have, I'm doing cat eye, a really cute cat eye design. And, everything, I always get most of my stuff off of Amazon. So yeah, the liner brushes are off of Amazon. And before I do any design, I always put a matte top coat on my client's nails first. Always put a matte top coat down. And the reason being is because it's easy to have a super duper smooth surface, because it makes the drawing easier. It helps, everything to lay flatter. So always put a matte top coat down first. That's what I would recommend doing. It has helped me. I've learned that from watching different YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. Some people do base coat and draw over the base coat, but for me, the matte top coat has been more helpful. I guess it's a preference. Some people use base coat, I've seen, and some people use the matte top coat. Matte top coat has helped me. I also got this magnet off of Amazon as well. I'm not using the magnet that came with the cat eye polishes. This actually works really, really good. I would recommend getting a magnet that comes separate, because the magnets that come separate are way stronger and they work so much better. And yeah, right now I'm just pretty much playing with the cat eye, activating it and just moving it around to look how I want it to look. And then I have and then you want to cure it. Cure for 10 seconds real quick, just so that the cat eye does not move around while you're doing the other designs, because you can accidentally move it around the magnet. Because understand, this is a magnet. It can catch, while you're doing the other nails. So I just cure just for 10 seconds. I do like a quick flash cure just so it stays, because I don't want it to move around while I'm doing another nail. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just flash curing. I'll do a flash cure on each nail after I get the cat eye to look however I want it to look. So I play with it a little bit, move it around the little magnets or whatever it is inside of the polish, and I just move them around a little bit to how I want them to look. As you can see, I'm just moving it around to however I want it to look, and then I'm going to hurry up and cure it for about 10 seconds, just so it stays in place, and then I'll go back and do the next nail. So I do this to each nail when I do cat eye. This is what I do. So again, I'm showing you the methods that I use and what works for me. You do what works for you. Again, I just show you guys how I do things and the tools that I have found to work, along the way from my journey. Yeah, so I'm just trying to help you guys out the best way that I know, and the tips and tricks that I have found to be pretty, sufficient for me. I'm doing this design. Now, this design that I used, I seen off of Pinterest and I kind of tweaked it, and I actually did press on nails on live with a similar design, and it was in a different color. My mom seen the press on nails and she really liked them, so I'm kind of recreating it, just doing it a little bit different, because the press on nails that I did with this similar design, they were an XXL set. They were really, really long, and they were square, and they were a different color as well. So like I said, it's similar but still different at the same time, because of course I'm adding, a little bit of a different touch, because my mom likes short almond nails. And she does not like a whole lot of bling and all of that stuff, because so I always still add some, stuff to hers, because I like to, add my own little special touch, but I don't add a whole lot, because she doesn't like a lot of charms, because she always complains about them getting caught on stuff, and snagging and whatever. So I just add like a little something to hers. I don't do a whole lot, just a little stuff, so she don't be complaining. But I still like to do a little something. So you'll see what I do towards the end. So stay tuned and watch the full video so that you can see what I end up doing to her nails, because they are so freaking cute. The design that I end up doing, like I did a lot to her nails, even though she has them short. And anybody that wears short nails does not mean that you don't have that you can't do designs and stuff too. I always do designs on my mom's nails. And I do a little bling. I don't do too much, because again, my mom doesn't do like a whole lot on her nails, but she does like designs. I always freestyle her nails, because it's like, girl, you don't have a choice. You're not paying, so you're still gonna let me cook and do what I want to do to your nails. But I still do it in reason, because she will complain if I do too much, because she be like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff, blah, 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 blah. So I don't do too much on her nails to where she be like, complaining and stuff. But I still freestyle, because it's like, girl, you gonna still let me do my little stuff, my little 1-2, because you're a model. You're not paying. So yeah, you're a model at the end of the day. So you go, let me do my 1-2. Let me cook. You feel me? So yeah, I still do my thing on her nails. I just try and not do too much. But they be cute, because she always be getting compliments, and people like, who did your nails? Blah, 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 and stuff like that. But yeah, you got to stay tuned and watch what I do to her nails, because they going to be so cute. Okay, so right here I'm taking a couple colors that I got from Young Nails, this light purple color, and then I have another um darker purple color. It has like shimmers in it. And then I took a little bit of black and mixed it together because I wanted to outline my purple cat eye. So I was like mixing. Because it didn't look right. It was too light. So I had to keep mixing. So y'all don't be afraid to mix up some colors. Like understand y'all's color theory too. Like, hey, don't be afraid to mix up some colors. If you don't got the color, mix. You don't gotta buy a whole bunch of colors. Just mix some stuff up. Play with the colors, have fun, and just come up with some stuff that you like. This is why you got to get the little color palettes. Like you can get them off Amazon or Shein. Um, I do like Shein too because they have affordable stuff. It's just you gotta wait for it to come in. That's the only thing. The only difference is they got Shein got everything, or Shein, however you say it, got everything that Amazon got. It's just that and they're actually way cheaper. The only difference is you gotta wait for it to come in. Amazon is just quicker. To be honest, like you can get your stuff faster. But anyways, yeah, so I had to keep mixing and playing around until I got the perfect color. I don't know if I got everything on camera because at some point my phone did die. So some of the stuff I did not get on camera. I had to stop and charge it and then record again. So I'm not sure what all I got on camera. I know one of the hands I did not get everything recorded, so that's why some of the stuff y'all did not see, because my phone went dead somewhere through some of the process, and then I had to let it charge for a little bit, and then I started recording again, and then it went dead again, because my charger just was not long enough to reach for my stand. So yeah, I didn't record every single detail of everything. I just couldn't at this point in time. So I got as much recorded as I could. Like, yeah. Your girl was struggling to get this content. It was, yeah, it was a little struggle. Some of the stuff just was not, it just wasn't given, but it's okay. I ended up getting everything that I could, a nice chunk of the content, so you guys was able to just get an idea of what we was doing here. So y'all got what was going on. You get what was going on, okay? So just look at you feel what I was you was picking up what I was putting down. Y'all was able to at least get a little bit of what I did, so y'all was able to get the design and all that. Maybe not everything, but you got it. You got it. And one thing about my mama, she love her some leopard print, y'all. She don't care what I do to her nails, but she loves some leopard print. If I put some leopard print on her nails, she gonna be happy with that. She love leopard print, like love leopard print. Like that is her jam for real. So yeah, she be happy about that leopard print. But yeah, I ate these down. I ain't gonna lie, like they so cute. Like you gonna see at the end the final product, y'all. And it eats. That's why I said you could be a short nail baddie. You can be a short nail queen and have, yes, and turn heads, period. Like don't leave the shorties out. You could have the long nails or the short nails and still eat down. Don't play. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a purple heart in the comments down below. And make sure that you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And shopbeautyobsessed.net. I love you and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.